I'm Jim Williams, and I'm an audio design engineer. About a year ago, I was attending a writers' conference with my wife. There were several authors that got up to read portions of their book, and each one approached the microphone differently. Some were too close, causing a big booming sound in the room. Some were too far back, and people in the back couldn't hear them when they were reading. So I thought to myself, how could I solve this problem right here as an audience member sitting in my seat? I thought about the smartphone that was sitting in my shirt pocket. And if I could connect the smartphone that I have to the sound system somehow, then I could adjust the microphone levels as the person was speaking. And I could bring up background music and do other things. And that was the day that this little product was born, the Wi-Fi micro mixer. It's a great little box for any kind of event: weddings, church events, lectures, sales presentations, anything where you really don't need a complicated mixer. And also it's great for travel. You can put it in a briefcase or some kind of carry-on, and you don't have to lug a big mixer through baggage claim. We're going to talk a little bit about how it works, and then I'll come back and talk some more about the project. Okay, let's take a look at a simple application where we have a dinner engagement and one person is speaking. We're going to take the iPod and input that into the stereo channel 4. There are 4 stereo channels here on the front panel, and they use the little 3.5 mini plugs for iPods, MP3 players, and PC outputs. So we'll go into channel 4, and we need to bring up the channel on the app. Channel 4 is lit, and now let's bring in a little soft dinner jazz. We can control the ambience of the room. If the noise is getting louder, then you can bring up more music, or bring it back down when somebody's speaking. And you can do all this while hanging out with your pals at the event. Now you can see that we have a microphone in channel 2, and I can bring that microphone over here. Select channel 2, bring it up, tap on it. Hello there, everybody. Hey, is this mic working? Yes, it is. Now, when we bring the volume up and down, there may be times when we need to bring everything down at once. And when we use the mute button, you can see that all the volumes come down very smoothly. There's never any abrupt change in the audio. Now, these jacks are the type of jacks that also can accept guitar inputs. See, now I have a guitar input on channel 1. So I could have this be channel 2 for vocal, channel 1 for guitar, and this could be a great little box for a singer-songwriter. They need to have some background music during the break. They can just turn this up and down, turn it off and on. Now when you're using this in a home stereo context, that's when you want to use select mode. And select mode switches the stereo pairs just like on a receiver where you'd have CD, DVD, TV, etc. And each one of these 4 sliders represents a stereo channel left and right. So now let me take a minute to reset things, and we'll look at what the back panel looks like. Now, taking a look at the back panel, you can see it's just like any home stereo system. You have a pair of stereo jacks for, let's say, CD. This one could be DVD, etc. TV. And these over here at the far right are the outputs. And these could go into any powered speakers or some other stereo system. They could go to an equalizer. A lot of different solutions for that. There's a Wi-Fi antenna and a place for the AC power, and USB for putting the firmware in the box. So now you've gotten an idea of how this little micro mixer works. It's really great for a ton of applications. In a small club, perhaps you have microphone 1, microphone 2, guitar, bass, keyboards, and other wireless mics. In a hotel event, you could be using a CD player or an output from a PC, and with some powered speakers, you don't have to run around and find the hotel AV person. You're just ready to go as soon as you get there. Now, we're all ready to start building these things. We have everything ready to go, and we can build them right here in Portland, Oregon, USA.